Joel back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about how to cut. It's a very common term you hear in lifting in the gym or just people who want to get into fitness in general, right? It's a common term just like bulking. What is cutting? Cutting is the opposite of bulking, whereas on bulking, you're eating above your maintenance calories to gain weight. Cutting, you're eating below your maintenance calories in order to lose weight. Now, a lot of people use cutting after they bulk. So after they've built up size, they cut down to reveal all the size and development they have, reveal the definition they've been building up under the fat. Or maybe you're just a chubbier person or a heavier person and you're cutting down so that you can bulk from a decent body fat, because you don't want to be like 40% body fat and then bulk, right? You'd want to cut down first, right? So cutting is losing weight, typically in an effective way so that you preserve your muscle mass. So you're losing mostly fat while preserving muscle. So how can me, someone who doesn't know how to cut, like the average viewer, right? Doesn't know their maintenance calories, learn to cut? I got you. Just like the bulking video, now link it in the description. You're going to go to the website caloriecalculator.net. You're going to type in your stats, your height, your weight, age, metabolic activity. You're going to hit calculate. And once you hit calculate, it'll tell you your maintenance weight, but it'll also tell you the calories you need to lose weight at like half a pound a week and a pound a week. You don't necessarily need to focus on these too much. When it gives you your maintenance weight, what you're going to do is eat 200 to 500 below that. And that is how you cut. I would say stay on 200 to 300 so it's not so much of an aggressive cut and you preserve more muscle. But if you want to cut faster and you're a heavier person, 500 works too. Now, typically, how do you want to structure your meals? It's a little different from the bulk, right? You want to keep the majority of your food, your proteins. You want to lower your carbs and lower your fats. Your carbs should be more than your fats, and your fats should be the lowest, and your protein should be the highest. So an example would be like tuna and maybe half a spoon of mayonnaise, right? Or like 2 chicken breasts, maybe a handful of brown rice and some broccoli, right? You can use MyFitnessPal to help track these meals, right? But yeah, that's all cutting is. You're just eating below your maintenance weight. Good foods are the same thing I'd say, the same foods that you eat on a bulk or a cut, you got to eat the exact same regardless. You're just changing the portions, right? If you're going to cut, you're going to eat healthier foods. If you're going to bulk, but you want to look good on your bulk still, you eat more healthy foods. Whereas a lot of people on their bulk, they may just eat a bunch of dirty foods, but on your cut, you want to eat really clean foods, right? Some other things to help you get in a caloric deficit if maybe you don't want to just rely on eating, right? Going on the treadmill, going for a run, cardio, any form of cardio will help. Cardio will further expedite that caloric deficit that you're in. Now, one of the main things people have problems with on their cut is preserving muscle mass. And the problem is a lot of the time that they're going on such an aggressive cut that they're not even giving their bodies enough time to actually go up on strength. They'll cut down in a month to their goal weight. And it's like, hold up, a month wasn't enough time for you to get stronger, right? So how do we preserve this strength? One, I said do a slower cut. Stay to 200 to 300 below your maintenance calories, right? 2, keep your proteins as your highest thing on your plate. I'm just reiterating. 3, while you're in the gym, you really, more than the bulk, you really want to try to go up on strength. There's a good chance you may lose a little bit of strength. People who do the cut right and slow tend to gain strength. So I want you to focus, right? Let's say you're going to do a 4-month cut. This is the same shit I said in the bulking video. Let's say you're benching 225 for 6. Say you're doing 225 for 6 on your bench press. During this 3 months, every workout or every 2 workouts, I want you to try to go up a rep. And if you can't go up on reps, try to preserve your 6 reps. But by the end of this cut, if you did it slow and fast enough, you should be able to improve your strength. Whether you increase your 225 for 6 to 225 for 8 or 10 or 12, you get the point. I want you to make sure you try to improve all of your lifts. You're beating your rep by 1 last time. Or maybe over the course you add a set, or maybe you shorten the reps times. But you, especially on a cut, I need you to listen. Put increased emphasis on getting stronger, or you will lose strength. On the bulk, it's not the same thing, but on a cut, you don't use it and you absolutely will fucking lose it. So I need you to do your best to get stronger, right? That's essentially what cutting is. You're dieting down with clean foods and hopefully some cardio, training as hard as possible to main strength and doing the cut slow, but for enough time for you to gain strength, and you should be good, right? That's what cutting is. For most people, like I said, if you're at a normal body fat and you've been bulking for a couple of years, I say you could cut after your first year or your second and then go back to bulking, right? So yeah, that's what cutting is. Thank you guys for watching. If there's any other videos you'd like, let me know. My next video is going to be how to obtain the Baki physique, right? Somebody requested it, so I got you next video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.